patient by the B side of the map. So that's a nice pickup for, well, okay, that's also a nice pickup. Device is sniping with the USP. James, this cannot happen. What are they going to do now? NAF and Rush 2 versus 5 with Glocks at long range. Why do they keep... You think they learned their lesson? You can't just keep challenging Device at that range versus the USP, and now you got a quad face.
Astralis is such a good team at having those late smoke grenades, making things very unfavorable when time is not on your side. Optic though going through the monster tunnel. Glaive's going to get picked off, no response from the CTs just yet. Still time for Optic to get the bomb down. In the meantime, they've got 3 kills. Device at the back needs Kjaerbye to come in for help. If they can get the Molotov on the site, then maybe they can stop the bomb plant from coming in. There's the Molotov. It's going to force the plant away, and there's 10 seconds left. But it's Kjaerbye on his own. 2 more T's remain. Can they get the bomb down? There's still fire. They still can't get the bomb down. NAF finally committing to it. Low health. That will allow Kjaerbye to get close. Tagging the Deagle, but can he get either of these kills? He's got 5 bullets left, but it won't be required. Optic win the force buy.
They have to go A. This is perfect for Astralis. This is the setup they need, and now it just requires great individual skill here. Amazing headshots, but where are they? They're all on the Astralis side as they wipe. It's going to be a much more difficult round, and a bit of aggression from Astralis could make this quite explosive to begin with.
Glaive shouldn't stand his ground too long in this position because, of course, there are advantages for his side. Down to the Deagle now, but that might be good. Will he escape? We've got stanislaw trying to do some damage to Astralis, but indeed Glaive has managed to get out of there. Device picking off stanislaw, leaving NAF alone. That's a nothing. Now Astralis to reposition. Specs going towards the barrels. Pop flash off the pillar. Will it be good enough? NAF not flashed at all. The smoke, in fact. 1 for 1. Traded immediately. 3 players now for Optic on the site. Glaive with a lovely angle denying the plant, but it's still time for Optic to come back to this. 2 kills for him. That's the 1 versus 1 through the smoke. That's disgusting.
So we get the tactical timeout. Optic definitely
reaction to the major rules. Device, can he get up there fast enough? He can't!
Contacted. They don't have many grenades. Optic would expect to see another wall of smokes from them. Glaive's turned his attention to this site. Oh, Device! I thought he had it. Couldn't pull the trigger in time. Mixwell with the pick. That's going to start the push here for the Optic side. Kjaerby's going to flash through the smoke. Get himself a great angle there. Has to spray somebody down, but he gets nothing. Tarik denies him, as will Mixwell. Get a bit of a team kill coming in from Rush, but Glaive and Tipex answering the call right now, bringing it down to 1 player, and the bomb needs to be collected right now. NAF, he's going to realize, he's going to have his gut feeling that there is a very positive from dupreeh.
10 seconds. NAF, his choices are being taken away from him. Celik isn't close enough to stop the bomb plant, but dupreeh is. Bomb goes down just. The bomb is in monster tunnel as well. So 2-man split, 2 men on either side. dupreeh gets information for a team. By time, lovely from dupreeh with the headshot there. Running out of bullets, and he'll get taken down by Rush. Into trade though from Device, leaving stanislaw alone versus 3. Sean Picky coming in. Down goes Device. He's on fire though. He doesn't know where his last 2 CTs are. And Celik from out of nowhere.
The vision to the front of the sites and force the CTs away with the Molotovs. And oh, Kjaerbye! Is no one going to check this? Why is no one checking this spot? Kjaerbye getting... Oh man, 3 from Kjaerbye! That is a problem. That is a big problem for Optic. No one checked the blind spot, and now NAF just jumps into the Device.
You go for therapy. You pay someone to listen to your problems, your issues. Oh, will it be afraid? Does he hear the footsteps? Does dupreeh hear the footsteps? There we go. Into the meat grinder. There you go. He requires to miss the rest of them at the B bomb site. This is such a slow approach. That how much time will they have to pursue the bomb site?
Yeah. Oh, but this is where it pays off. This is where it pays off. Stanislaw creeps, and boom, there it is. Finds it. It's all about timing. It's all about coordination. It's all about the first 1-on-1 being won by NAF. He's got to pick up this kill. Creeps. Oh, he finds the flick. Where's the trade? Where's the trade? NAF is far away, and that's enabling Kjaerbye to reset it and picks up. There is nowhere else to go but onto the A-bomb site, and Optic know it. But it all comes down to hitting the shots in a pistol round, hitting those headshots. And Kjaerbye's going to find himself an engagement rush there, sitting in the bank. Kjaerbye's got help there. He's got a trade fragger, so Rush has to be very careful. And in they go. Trying to go for the challenges. Rush is forced from friends. There goes Tarik, picks up the kill as well onto Kjaerbye. All of a sudden, Astralis are losing numbers. Just dupreeh left against 4. He has to waste to pull it out of the bag, but he can't. And that's going to be Mixwell.
Stanislaw, though, is forward, and if he takes a chance, he could get traded from the door. And there's dupreeh. Can he get the trade? Two-man spray down.
Thing out of this, he's got to get a couple frags, something for Optic. Because if you let Astralis get to the bomb site, they're going to find ways to trade you. There's one from mixwell. They've discovered him now. How long can he hold them off for? Can he buy time for the rotation?
On his way as well. Both teams reading each other. And by off angle towards barrels, not good enough. The bomb site's retaken, but now the bomb is down. The device can't get the fatal connection. This is buying time for the rotation. These players are both untouched. Good damage to Tarik, but he needs more than that. 25 seconds left.
So many rounds in advantage of Optic at the moment that doing damage is amazing. Astralis to perhaps work out how they're going to use this next buy. Because
see some jumping peaks. And Device has time to look for a pick, to look for an additional pick.
Yeah,
See
you're
some
right.
grown crowds, and there it is. Almost inevitable.
Oh man, and Stanislaw misses the shot there. That was the shot. That was the surprise. He has 3 left alive, and they saw a couple of them towards A. So into B they go. It's a free bomb plant basically here. Astralis have made a great call in this situation, and Kjaerbye even gets himself an additional kill. This is going to be impossible. How on earth do Optic retake this?
There goes Nicolai. Stanislaw, $500 in the bank in a 1 versus 4. He has no choice but to hold on to his sniper.
On the angle. You're done, and that's why it's interesting when Stanislaw missed the trade frag. The device did not expect him to be there. If he hits that, who knows how this round goes? But can't even save the AWP. Yeah, moving into that B-bomb site now. Rush, oh no, Rush. Is he going to look in the right place at the right time? Here they come, all just creeping together. Rush is going to discover a lot of T's coming his way. He doesn't have any help. He's stuck on the 5-7. A bullet straight to the face, courtesy of the one dupreeh. Now mixwell's going to turn his attention, and he has to do so much. There's 5 AKs. His 2 teammates only have 5-7s. They will be making their way in to help him soon, but this is surely too much to ask for. There's no utility either. Tarik in with a quick frag. Trying to push the issue there into jungle, but there goes mixwell. Stanislaw trying to do what he can. Oh, Zipex turns around and says, sit down. 16-6. Astralis with a very dominant first map of Overpass.
So what went wrong there, and how they get back to those people.
With these initial maneuvers, because now the push is on.
Smoke's being deployed. Glaive a smoke of his own. Trying to reduce the amount of people who can pick him at the same time. Going for the one shot's not going to work out. Rush taken down in the meantime, however. The plays on the high ground, and the frags are really going back and forth down to the 2 versus 2. 30 seconds, still time for Optic to play with. Got Zipex in connector, and dupreeh over towards Ivy. Bomb getting planted for Popdog. Who's going to have the positional advantage? dupreeh at the very back. We see mixwell could be taken by surprise. This is dangerous. These are dangerous waters for mixwell. He could get pinched by both these CTs. Zipex coming through connector now, trying to take him down. Still alive for the time being. In the meantime, Stanislaw's rotating, but there's not much he can do to help his teammate at the moment. Mixwell, oh, he's got 1 kill at the very least. The bomb's planted, very exposed as well. Can Stanislaw be found flying?
Astralis delay the push. If they get onto the bomb site, not quickly enough. dupreeh's going to have a very, very nasty flank.
I love the fast play from Optic. Great shot to the back, but indeed dupreeh is here already. NAF is in for a nasty surprise. Hello and goodbye. There's the bomb as well, and now he can hold the high ground for his team. How do Optic close this round out? Nothing but frags coming from Astralis. Tarik and Rasmussen. Tarik with a 2-man spray down, bringing it straight back, leaving dupreeh alone. This is going back and forth. They've got the bomb. They can rotate. Do they know where dupreeh is though? He's got himself 2 kills. He's got half his HP. The Molotov. Force Rush from his position when he goes the right angle though. There it is. Optic take the round. And he's got 1 kill. And again, Russia's got 2 kills. They have fallen off the cliff.
But perhaps they will try to send Astralis off the cliff in this situation. In the chaos, just creeping up onto the bomb train. Where do they come from? Astralis are wondering. Now Kjaerbye has to clean up. He's got Zipex coming in from connector to help him out as well. Oh man, Rush turning around, just sweeping that mouse all the way across the pad to get rid of Kjaerbye. Now Zipex with 8 points of health. A very unlikely round here, looking to be won, and indeed it will be won by Optic.
Device on the B-bomb site with Zipex, and again, Astralis with 2 players very close to Popdog. We could see some more fast rotations. We'll obviously be ready for it though. It's proved effective for Astralis already on this train. But here they come. The numbers game spreading out on the high ground. Device, can he find a fatal kill? Yes, he can. Nice headshot. Hiding behind the smoke. But he needs support. His teammates around connector, but they're stuck behind the flames. Device surely spotted now. Double peek ready for the team side. They're waiting for him to emerge. There's Rush. Can he get a kill though?
Very, very laboured at this point. dupreeh will take down NAF, and Kjaerbye chiming in as well. It all falls to mixwell, but to the A bomb site, they do have a lot of grenades to do that with. But the problem is going to be the initial defenders in the likes of dupreeh.
Device on the bomb site. His vision is obscured. There are gaps, not going to pay off for him though. Flashbang goes down, so does the bomb. dupreeh on the high ground side, great work. Still a man advantage for the CT side. Time again against Optic, the flank. Kjaerbye coming in from the back. Bomb finally collected by Optic, but he's just playing the information game. Kjaerbye giving info to his team. Stanislaw remains on the site, 15 seconds to plant the bomb. Can't get the second last kill. He is already super forward towards B. That allows Optic to keep 4 people on the A bomb site. They're perfectly positioned, but headshot first comes in from Astralis.
Optic is leading with the jumps. Look how annoying it is to deal jumping Glocks. Very, very stressful stuff. NAF takes him to the side of the face, leaving Stanislaw on his own against 5 players. That sucks. Here he goes down the ladder. That's not a very favorable engagement. And indeed, Device will take onto that B bomb sites in unison. Stanislaw, he's got the shotgun. Oh, unfortunately.
Those smokes making things very unfavorable for Optic. They try to force their way through connector at the very least. Device gets his bell rung, still alive for the time being, and he will be a distraction while he's alive. In the meantime, where are these kills going? Not in favor of Astralis. The CTs continue to charge in. Can Kjaerbye close this out? He can't. And now it's down to Zipex alone. There's no kit on these 2 players. Rush trying to force the aggression, but he hasn't got the HP to do it. That leaves Tarik alone. Zipex knows the bomb's not being defused. All Tarik can do now is go for the kill. Manages to do that, but the round goes to Astralis, and Tarik will not survive this. Stanislaw very far back towards the B bomb site, so it seems they're going to play retake over there. What is the play of Astralis though?
And moving in for the push now with the grenades. The defense has been broken. The front of it at the very least. Mixwell's still alive, so there is still someone left here providing the frags. And Astralis, they didn't quite get the ground, the forward movement they needed to get onto the plant just yet. Mixwell is problem number 1, and he is still lurking with that AWP, and there's still work to be done. They are waiting to see if he's going to peek them. Now as well, the backlines with the AWP. Shot missed.
They really need Stanislaw to rotate. He's still on the B bomb site. That's the bomb down. He needs to get there quickly. But he's making his way towards Pop Dog, so that's going to make it impossible for Astralis to get the bomb down. There it goes again. And now there's no more time for them to plant the bomb. Device trying to escape.
Counter-terrorists win.
Still with Device, he can survive. We get an edge on Ali, but as soon as that kill came in, they're in a 5 versus 4. They changed their plan immediately not to take this risk. Ooh, the push comes in. NAF nailing Kjaerbye. That is an important aggression. They needed to find something. He's going back to the well.
Going back.
But is the well poisoned? Oh, it looks like it's good. It's crystal clear. And that's going to be one more frag. It's not over yet. They're going to find their way onto the A-bomb site. 25 seconds. Smoke goes down to avail the plant, but the CTs are close. They are looming. They could potentially go through the smoke. They're trying. But, oh, Zipex finds himself the spray. Great cover fire there for Glaive. And they both retreat to Pop Dog. This is a very interesting situation now. More grenades from both sides to try to get the edge in this 2 versus 2.
Oh, look at this cheekiness. They're boosting over the smoke to try and stop the plant from being defused. Spotting Tarik. They know the defuse is not coming in, but they could get 2-man spray down. They've got to be careful. Glaive has 9 HP. How did he stop it? He can't stop it. Another round for Optic.
And Astralis, they've got to be worrying because they've been in this position before. They're going to
be
feel
fast
like
rotations required, and maybe it will be.
That's important. That is very important, but Stanislaw's very low, and they know where he is. Surely, at this point, he can only be in so many spots. Glaive's going to find him. Look how quickly they're moving down the yard. Device finds himself a kill onto Tarik, and now massive problems coming in for Optic Gaming. They're getting locked out of connector. That is...
Glaive repositioning, very smart. Still an advantage. Glaive looking for the flank, but after these Molotovs, Kjaerbye taken down in the meantime. No one checking the 6 here for these players, but Device has gone down as well. Glaive needs to find some frags. The defuse is coming in as well. Now it's going to be stopped by dupreeh. How much time is there? Kimmix will get there. No, he can't. He's right connector. Astralis moving to match point.
Take off there. Device was waiting patiently, and now they're pushing Ali. This might be a faster round.
There goes dupreeh after picking off NAF Device as well. Going around the back of the site. Rush can't do anything about it. 3 players left to stop Astralis from winning ECS Season 2. Mixwell's on fire. He's in trouble. He gets the no-scope. Avoid's getting traded. Still alive. Now he's the last man standing, but he can't do it. Astralis are your ECS Season 2 champions 2016.
Tournament victory, and they did it in the most incredible fashion.